This is the first video for geometry. So welcome to geometry. This video is about points, lines, and planes. And by the end of this video, you should be able to define points, lines, rays, segments, and planes. You should know how they are related. You should be able to draw them and name them. And there is a lot of very important vocabulary in this section. The first is point. A point is a location. Okay, this is a point, and the name of this point is A. A point is always named using a capital letter. I will not have a point called B with a lowercase letter. I would call it point B with a capital letter. Okay? You also talk about it with the word point A, not with anything above it. Another important vocabulary word is line. A line is a one-dimensional object that has only length. Lines don't end on either side. So that's why there are arrows, because these lines go on forever. A line is named using any 2 points on the line or by a lowercase cursive letter like this. Okay, so here are 3 examples of ways to name this line. AB with a line on the top, BA, or line L. Notice there are 2 arrows when I name a line. Colinear, it means points that lie on the same line. So points A, B, C, and D are colinear points. Co means same, and linear means line. So colinear means same line. A ray is a one-dimensional object that ends on only one side. So this side ends. This has an arrow, and so it goes on forever. A ray is named using the end point. This point is the end point. And then any point on the ray. Above these 2 capital letters, a line is drawn with one arrow pointing to the right. The arrow is always pointing to the right. Okay, so this ray is named with the end point and then another point. Okay, like this. Opposite rays are 2 rays that have the same endpoint. and form a line. So ray CA and CB are opposite rays. Line segment. A line segment is a one-dimensional object that ends on both sides. Notice there are no arrows. Line segments. A line segment is named using the two endpoints. Above these two letters is a line with no arrows. There's no arrows. Okay, this segment can be called segment AB or segment BA. Both are correct. How are lines related? Lines can intersect, they can be parallel, they can be perpendicular, and there is one more. Lines can also be skew. Skew lines are lines that are not parallel but don't intersect. So for example, this line on the box and this line on the box. They are not parallel, but they will never intersect. They are skew lines. Next, a plane. A plane is a two-dimensional flat object that doesn't end. A plane is named using any three non-colinear points in the plane or an uppercase cursive letter. So this plane could be named plane P using an uppercase cursive letter or using any three non-colinear points. So plane ABC, plane BCA, or plane CAB. Those are all good. Coplanar. Again, co means same, and planar means plane. Okay, so coplanar are points and lines that are in the same plane. For example, points E, G, H, and line FJ are coplanar. They are in the same plane. Line L is not on plane E, F, H. How are planes related? Well, planes can also intersect. They can be parallel or they can be perpendicular. A postulate is an accepted statement or fact. Postulates don't require a proof. And we will talk more about postulates later in the year. But here are three examples of postulates that don't need to be in your notes. Postulate 1-1 says through any 2 points, there is exactly one line. There's only one line. That's a postulate. Postulate 1-2. If two distinct lines intersect, so if two lines intersect, then they intersect in exactly one point. And here is the third one. If two planes intersect, then they intersect in exactly one line. Okay? So these are an accepted statement or fact that doesn't require a proof. So this video was about points, lines, and planes, and a lot of vocabulary. I hope you can define these vocabulary words, know how they are related, correctly draw them, and correctly name them. Thank you for watching.